Hey, I'm Adam, the creator of Botland. In this video, we'll explain how the game works. Botland is a PvP strategy game involving attackers and defenders. As a defender, your goal is to protect this CPU, and you do so using bots. We'll create a very basic bot just to show how this process works. On the left here, we can see the style, and on the right, the loadout. The style is just a set of cosmetic items that you can equip. I'll randomize it a couple times for the sake of this video. And on the right, we have functional items like weapons or abilities that you can use. You have 7 slots that'll let you choose your strategy here, and generally the more slots that you take up per item, the more powerful that item will get. So when I equip level 1 missiles, we only take up 1 slot, but we're also only doing 200 damage. So I'll equip level 3 missiles, level 2 melee, and let's go with level 2 shield. This is my basic defense that I'm setting up around my CPU, and before I save it, I'm going to test it. Let's enter test mode with one of the pre-made strategies here, just all melee. We can see that my bots are shielding, that they're firing missiles, and when another bot gets close enough, they'll actually switch to using melee as their weapon. I'm not directly controlling these bots though. Botland is fully automated. And because it's automated, that means that I don't even need to be online for other players to attack me. When I save my defense, I'm now a valid target for other attackers. Let's see what that looks like. I'll log in on this new account and we'll go and attack that player whose defense we just set up. Now, this player would not be familiar with that defense, so the first thing they would do is examine what those bots have, and they'll see missiles, melee, and shield, just like what we set up. We'll make a bot to counter that. Because they have missiles as their long-range weapon, we'll equip Reflect, which is going to reflect those missiles. Then we'll have our own long-range weapon, lasers. And for our last piece of hardware, let's go buy regeneration from the store. This is a passive item that's just going to heal life. We'll drop it into our last slot. The first time around, we did not customize a script, so the bots got a default behavior set. But this time, we're going to customize exactly what they'll do in battle, and we'll make a simple script. The snippets menu is really good for that because it's got a lot of power without a lot of complexity. So we'll start by activating Reflect. Let me zoom in here. We'll activate Reflect. Then we'll try firing our lasers. And then we'll try moving forward. This took very little time for me to do right now. It's not maybe the best strategy, but it's good for showing off. You don't need to be a programmer to play this game. So the game is split into 3 phases that you can see at the bottom. Any damage you deal in earlier phases will persist to later phases. So you don't have to win all at once. You might not know what their bots do or what's the best strategy. You can refine that over the game. So I'll speed this up a little bit. This is just like the battle that we saw before. You can see my bots reflecting and shooting lasers. And hopefully they win here. But if not, like I said, we can always just play one more quick phase. If that bot doesn't catch us, okay, it did. So we'll put down just a couple more bots here. And there we go. We win, we can see that our attack skill went up and that we earned a bot coin from this. Let's see what it looks like from Roborob's perspective. And remember, they may not have even been online for any of this. When they log in, they'll see a replay in their battle log. Just like before, we can inspect the bots that the enemy used to beat us, and we see the reflect, lasers, and regen combination that we just set up. This will let us see exactly where we went wrong. In this case, it's probably because we put all of our eggs into one basket with missiles. Maybe we should have diversified our defense. Replays will let you evolve your strategy over time. I hope this gave you a good introduction to the game. Botland is playable right now for free at bot.land, and I'm aiming to have mobile apps ready by April 2019. In the meantime, it's still playable right from your phone's browser. I can show you that really fast. There we go. This is the same game. The only thing I would suggest is that you pin it to your home screen so that you don't get the URL bar at the top of the browser. One last thing for those of you who watched this far, I'm looking for any help that I can get in marketing the game. If you know any YouTubers or streamers who may like this kind of game, please nicely recommend Botland to them. Thank you very much for watching.